Hello and welcome to the Red Leaf Card, your home for Canadian soccer news and views. My name is Jacob, and today we're going to be talking about the Prairies now having a soccer league and a new look for the Canadian Premier League. So we're going to be starting with the Canadian Premier League having a new look of an announcement of their logo. So when getting close to where Atletico Ottawa, Forge FC, Vancouver FC were going to go to the CONCACAF Champions Cup, we were going to hear an announcement. A lot of people were thinking that there was going to be a new rule for the offside, but the announcement was that the Canadian Premier League was going to have a new look of their logo. So a lot of fans were getting mixed of the Canadian Premier League's new logo is. And like what my view is on the new logo, to be honest, that it looks actually good. It looks actually good for this upcoming season. To be honest, a lot of people were fanatic of the previous logo. To be honest, I also liked it. I really liked the previous logo. But now you look at, some people think it doesn't represent the league's colors, all that. And so, to be honest, I kind of would have to say that it looks good. You still have the North Star for the logo. But again, what does new look kind of affect? Actually, a lot. To be honest, it actually affected a lot for it. And now you're looking at, okay, everything needs to change. So now League One Canada is now being renamed to Premier Soccer Leagues Canada, and some of the leagues would have basically had to change it. With Alberta Premier League, you have the British Columbia Premier League and the Ontario Premier League. And in Quebec, they decided not to touch that at all. So Quebec is going to be left as League One Quebec. But a new announcement also that the Prairies are going to have their own league. The Prairies Premier League is now being established, and in the start, they're going to be having 6 teams in the Prairies Premier League. 3 from Saskatchewan, 2 from Winnipeg, and 1 from Thunder Bay. And the list is with Queen City United SC, which is located in Regina, Forza Soccer Academy in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan Development Academy, which is located in Saskatoon, Thunder Bay Chill from Thunder Bay, Bonaventure Flames from Winnipeg, and FC Manitoba from Winnipeg. But also, on the women's side, there's also one team from Winnipeg, that is Winnipeg Lucania FC. So there's some teams that don't have the men's side, some don't have the women's side of it. So, to be honest, I really think the Prairies Premier League is something. But right now, it's a rough start for Prairies Premier League since of starting with a short of that amount of teams. And it's going to be an exhibition season. If it's not an exhibition season and they're going to be doing it as the regular season, That's going to be something. How they're going to start it, and that'll be now they're going to be thinking, going to go on and say, "Oh, we want to have a spot for the Canadian Championship," and I think Prairie's Premier League do really want to actually start it, and it's going to be actually starting in May. The season will start in May of the season. A lot of Canadian soccer fans are actually delighted that now the Prairies have a league of their own, but now they want to actually have one in Atlantic area, which Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, maybe Newfoundland and Labrador. So again, looking how some people will think which team is going to actually dominate. To be honest, it will be a question mark coming in of how the Prairies Premier League actually going to be looking up. Lots of people are going to think of FC Manitoba. A lot of people are going to look at Thunder Bay Chill. Could be actually good for this actual league, and they could actually be competitive. To be honest, I think maybe not actually think of maybe Queen City United SC could be something to look on. Maybe some other teams in there, but right now having not that many teams in this upcoming season, it's just maybe just look all of the teams now, because you could see that sooner or later it will develop to be a big league. But right now, how this is going to shape up for the future for this Prairies Premier League is that each province is to grow all the way to 8 teams from Saskatchewan and Manitoba, and to actually get their own league. That's what the whole development of the Prairies Premier League is, all the way to probably 2030. That's what their main goal is to actually have. And to be honest, I think this is something actually great to have to have Saskatchewan and Manitoba to actually grow to get a league together, to make 8 teams for one province, 8 teams for one province also for Saskatchewan. Probably if Thunder Bay is going to be involved, they'll be part of Manitoba at that point of time, and we may think, yeah, we have successfully done what we have to accomplish. But a lot of fans now have to look at it saying, we still need one more out there. We need the Atlantic area, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador. It's a development. It's a slow process out there, and I still see that it will grow. And that's full time of the Red Leaf Card. You could follow us on X, Spotify, and YouTube. I'm your host, Jacob, subbing out.